depressing. I am 10 seconds away from going to the pet store to adopt an exotic animal. And I want to run outside and scream to the top of my lungs and ask the universe what the fuck is happening. But in the midst of all of that, the only thing that I can do right now is sit here. Because it's 1 o'clock. I should be asleep. Damn, go to Tokyo. Or maybe I don't. Some days I look at my mom when I go to visit her and I just get so irritated and angry with her because I'm like, why would you bring me to this planet? Like, what the fuck was the purpose and point of it? Like, I don't understand. Like, why couldn't you make better decisions? But then that's me just shift blaming onto her. I just have a really big fear of, like, repeating toxic cycles. And another thing that I think about is children. Like, there's a lot of, like, older ladies who I talk to and stuff. Like, you know, they ask me, like, do you see yourself, like, having children, like, one day? And before, I used to say yes, but now I've been, like, honestly saying no. Like, I don't see myself having kids because this world is just so chaotic and it's really hard to trust. It's really hard to find a leader who is, like, going to be the father of my child. You know, I think about stuff like that in the future. And I'm really happy that I'm documenting these videos because when I look back, what if my mindset changes? Like, what if, like, I don't feel how I feel, like, right now? But right now, I'm definitely team, like no children. Just because of wanting to put my goals and fulfill my ambitions first and foremost. I want to be able to experience everything. And really get a full experience the right way of what it's like to put yourself first and not feel bad about doing it. I have a lot of siblings too. So, like, when I'm ready to be around children, it's really not that hard. I'll go work at a daycare if it ever gets that serious. Honestly, I've been delusional before, but I've never been delusional. Like, you ever just have a conversation with somebody and be like, oh no, you're delusional. Like, you're in too deep, girl. like real shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because of how I was raised or, you know, the morals I developed for myself over time, or just, like, really understanding how the human brain works. But I'm just going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room. I have never been the type of female that strictly depends on a man to bring me happiness. Like, I've always been financially independent and very secure within myself because I learned at a young age that nobody's coming to save me. I've learned that nobody's going to have sympathy for me. Family will turn on me at any point in time. Relationships might go left or right. My siblings aren't really going to get it because I'm the oldest. So I've always been, like, the person that's like, all right, like, if somebody is trying to play both sides of the team, trying to treat me like I'm a backup option, I'm a placeholder, trying to play in my face, like, trying to make me feel like I'm stupid, like I'm start questioning my self-worth, I start cutting. Like, the first sign is disrespect. Like, I don't know, a lot of females kind of be sticking it out to see how far a man will go or to see how much he's willing to tolerate. I don't think I've ever been that way. Like, I'm gonna constantly, like, level up my life, my career, my goals, do everything that I need to do to make sure that I'm always going to stay ahead. And even when I feel like I'm falling on my ass, I have to be my number one biggest fan. And also, like, you know, people like to pretend to be something that they're not half of the time. And once you're able to identify the snakes and see straight through people's bullshit, you become very unstoppable and powerful. And you know your worth the first time. Like, the first time you see signs of disrespect, the first time you don't feel confident, the first time they make you cry, the first time they disrespect you, the first time, leave. Like, I will never, ever, ever be so naive to the point where it's like, all right, damn, this shit really feels like I'm in too deep. Before you get in too deep, before you recreate, before you feel like there's no way out, before you have to turn to all these heavy-ass drugs, fucking leave. Like, just go. And then people, like, you know, other times it's like, okay, maybe it's a money issue, maybe you guys are co-parenting, maybe it's like a housing situation. Crawl away, sprint, limp, use your resources, try, reach out, ask for help. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like there's always a way. Even when you feel like there's no way, there is always a way to get out of your situation and make it better. It might take a little while, but there's always a way. Like, there's always a way. There's no excuse for me. Like, I have a lot of common sense, and that's why I had to stop drinking, because like my morals were starting to go all the way out the window. Like, real shit. I was like, what the fuck? Because like when you really sit in it and you be thinking back, it's like, what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck was that? Like, I have no backup plan. I wasn't born into a wealthy family. It would have been fucking nice, mother. Like, it would have been really fucking nice. My mom, she actually has me blocked right now, too, by the way. She's mad at me. I don't really know what she's mad about. I think she's just kind of, like, upset because I haven't really checked in with her. But I'm going through a little bit of a situation right now. So, yes, I'm going to take my energy and not deal with whatever she has going on, because I've done enough and dealt with that for some years. She's over here, like, she called my phone on Mother's Day, and she literally, like, was like cursing me out, like, over some stupid shit that I don't even remember, because I learned to block her out a long time ago. But I'm just like, you need to just go figure, like, it's okay to live your life now. Like, all of her kids are like grown except for one of them, and even she's in good hands, like, you know. So it's like, relax. Like, my mom, she doesn't know how to relax sometimes. Like, I feel like she's constantly on high alert and scanning for any possible signs of danger or anything that's going on. And she doesn't really know how to stay level-headed. And then my mom, she has sickle cell disease too. So sickle cell disease is kind of like when your cells are like moon-shaped and they're not whole. Like, if you are a healthy person, your cells are like whole. But when you have sickle cell, they're like a crescent. And so it makes you like have a lot of different symptoms and you know, like sicknesses and stuff like that. So, like, you know, my mom, she was supposed to pass away a long time ago. And honestly, that makes me really sad, knowing that, like, at any point in time, my mom could be gone. So I really try to cherish the moments with her. But there's so many days she literally pisses me off. And I'm just like, please, like, you don't understand how patient I'm trying to be with you while I figure my life out. Because I cannot carry your mental load or anybody else's mental loads any longer. Like, I'm strictly living for myself right now because it's too much, like, way too much. And oh my gosh, but some days I feel really, really bad because I want to be there for her, and I wish I had like a cure for it. Like, if I could start an organization one day and literally like cure every sickle cell patient, that would be one of my dream goals, honestly. Like, one that I'm willing to admit and talk about, because, like, you know, people who deal with sicknesses, like, you don't understand how hard that is. Like, that shit is really hard, and that's why I have such a good like drive for like being around people, or I have like such a strong amount of empathy for like nurses and doctors and, you know, people who are working in the hospitals, because it's really not easy dealing with difficult patients. Like, having a birthday on Valentine's Day is actually not as exciting as people make it seem. Like, you know, the fact that my mom had me on Valentine's Day is pretty cool and all, but it feels like honestly having a birthday on Christmas. And I don't really celebrate holidays. That's another thing. Like, it's around holiday season, like, you know, you got Christmas and Thanksgiving and you have all this. I don't want to sit at a table with my family and discuss a bunch of shit that I don't even want to discuss, and eat a bunch of fattening foods that shouldn't even be in my body. Like, I don't want to go and spend thousands of dollars on Christmas presents that they're going to forget about in a year or two. The only holiday that I really celebrate, honestly, is my birthday. If I have children in the future, will I celebrate holidays? I'm not sure. I feel like every day would be a holiday. Like, I've never been the type to think, like, oh, this is the only day where a person is worthy. This is the only day where everyone should be celebrated. Like, celebrate yourself every single day. Celebrate all your accomplishments. Celebrate every major milestone in your life. Like, I have to just work on that for myself. Like, honestly, I was kind of irritated on my birthday this year. Like, you know, I felt like I went out for everyone's birthdays and shit, like, the previous years. And then, like, I turned 21, and it was, like, the first time. Or, how old did I turn? I'm not 21. I'm, like, 22. So I turned 22 this year. And I was really excited to turn 22. Because it was, like, okay, I'm double digits. Like, you know, it's, like, you know, both even numbers. I really hate odd numbers. The only number that I love is the number 7, if I'm being honest. And like, yeah, like it was, I was turning 22, and like my birthday was so fucking depressing. Like my ex literally decided he wanted to get locked up on my birthday. He didn't show up for me. I showed up for him. I made his birthday so special. Then when it was my turn, it felt like I was like worthless. Like, you didn't bring me anything, you didn't do anything. But then I started imagining and thinking about all the good things that he got me, and I was just kind of like, okay, well, I guess it's okay. It's not okay. It wasn't okay. I was actually really hurt that day, if I'm being honest. Like, what the fuck? But anyways, I celebrate myself. I went to go get a whole fat cake the next day and ate half of it, and then I had to burn the calories because I shouldn't have ate it in the first place. I honestly like fucking pineapples more than cake, but I eat cake because I like the chocolate. It soothes me. Dark chocolate, more specifically. I want to go jump off a cliff. Like, just jump. But I have to get a harness first because, like, if something did go wrong, I don't really know how to swim that much. Like, I really wish I would have grew up in a family of swimmers some days, because like I just find that so cool, like just being so free to just jump in the ocean with no life jacket, no nothing. Like, you know, surfers are pretty awesome to me. Like, wow, you actually surf? Like, I would be so scared to do that, which means I should probably try it. I wonder if I'd have to get like one of those like swim suit thingies. I don't know, like, I'll probably have to wear, like, a life jacket or something. I'm not the best swimmer. Like, I mean, in a pool, I can swim pretty well, but, like, in the ocean or, like, when there's no, like, anything that I can hold on to, I get a little paranoid. But I don't think that's going to stop me from riding jet skis or anything. It's just kind of like a little minor fear. I guess that's why I never booked the cruise that I really wanted to go to, because what if we get stuck in the middle of the ocean? What happens next? But it's so weird because, like, I've been in planes before, so it's like, what really are you afraid of? Nothing. I'm not afraid of anything. I think I've reached a point where it's like, I don't think I'm afraid of anything. I mean, when you honestly hit a point in your life and you sit and you're grounded about some shit, you really, really start to overanalyze every aspect of your life leading up to this point. Like, you really start to analyze a lot of stuff. I don't know if that's really a good thing or not, but I guess I'm finding more and more stuff about me. It's pretty cool in a way. I think I'm the coolest person ever. Like, little me would be so, so proud of the person that I'm becoming. Like, I really think that I'm actually a cool-ass fucking person. A little nerdy, a little awkward. I have social anxiety some days, and other days I don't. But I'll never really walk up to a group of people who are already talking because it feels awkward. Like, you really have to invite me to and be put in the conversation. So it makes networking a little difficult, but maybe I should just start to try to put myself out there in more networking events, because what do I have to lose now at this point? Like, doesn't hurt to try. I guess with those thoughts, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm so tired of having weird dreams. My dreams came back, and all of them are so weird. Like, each and every day, they get weirder. I literally have to go to sleep to rain sounds or, like, fireplaces. In my dream house, I'm gonna have a fireplace. I got to.